Hey boys, welcome back to another Bleach Brave Soul video, and today we are going to be showcasing the brand new Swimsuit Nemu who just dropped yesterday. I have maxed her out. Of course I have, right? Come on. Listen, if you're seeing a showcase on my account, the character is going to be maxed alongside, unless it was that one time we reviewed Wonder Ice. That being said though, if you do have the Apache on your account maxed alongside, hit me up on Discord because that's the last character I need to finish up these showcases. Tomorrow we will have the Hallibell review up, and we do have a account lined up. Shout out to that person. We will, mention you tomorrow. That being said though, this Nemu right here is actually very, very good. Let's actually quickly check out the artwork because that's one of the main appeals of this character. And you know what? I've played through the story, the event, with the swimsuit characters. I think it mainly focuses on the Nemu, and I've also seen the special with subtitles. I am not going to be looting this character. Listen, she's too wholesome to be looted. It's evil on us to do that, right? Hallibell and Apache, I'll loot the hell out of you two. That's fine. Nemu, though, is too sweet and wholesome to do that, so we're going to keep it tame in this video. That being said, though, this character, besides looking very, very nice, is also very, very good. Like, oh my god, this is exactly what power characters needed, and that was a very good power ARRANCAR killer. The previous best power ARRANCAR killer, in my opinion, was 1000-year blood Renji, who came out like 2 years ago. So finally, he can rest. He's been carrying the power attribute on his back, and now his time has come. And now it's time for Swimsuit Nemu to shine, which I kind of like because the last year's swimsuit characters, it's been a while since we've had a top tier swimsuit character. And by that, I mean, like, yeah, last year's characters were kind of just okay. You really didn't need to pull on them. You don't need to pull for these characters too. It always comes down to who you like and stuff if you really want them. So I would recommend pulling. Kind of, but, pull in consideration because we do have the anniversary literally in 23 days. So, it's up to you if you want to pull. And I shouldn't even be saying that anyway. I'm pretty sure you've already pulled, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's finally nice to see a good power. It's finally nice to see a good swimsuit character that's top tier and also a very good power ARRANCAR killer at that, which is just, it's just nice to see finally. So what makes this Nemu very, very good? Easy way to describe it is she's basically a power version of Candice. If you've seen the Candice showcase, if you've played with Candice, if you've just seen her gameplay, you can see what makes Candice so good. It's basically almost the exact same reason what makes this Nemu good. The only differences between those two is that Candice has a better SA1. It just feels better, even though it's almost the exact same. They're both lunges. Candice's SA1's lunge. Candice's lunge just feels better to play around with. Not that Nemu's is bad or anything, it's just Candice is just SA1's just a bit better. That's basically how I see it. Then Candice also has the weakened defense, which at least for guild quests and also epic raids just means you can clear stuff a lot faster. Nemu doesn't have that, but what she does have is immunity to weaken. So I guess that's basically about it. Now let's actually talk about her and what makes her good. So again, similar to Candice, she basically has almost the exact same stuff as her. So firstly, Sprinter +1, nice. Secondly, she has 20% Berserker. That's what you want. She also has Recharge as a link, so this combination is very, very good. Alongside that, she has Frenzy. This is basically the standard nowadays for characters with status elements. If you don't have status elements, you get 40% Berserker and Bruiser. Speaking of Bruiser, she has 20% Bruiser, like I said, so that's just basically the standard. That's what you want. 20% more net damage is always nice to have. She has Devastation plus 40%, not 60 or anything, but 40. That's the standard. That's what I like to see. Then Debilitator plus 5, because she can paralyze on all attacks, which is always nice to have, especially in guild quests. And then the last two skills she has is Havoc plus 20%. This is definitely one of the selling points for her because it means her strong attacks just have a lot of range and it just makes her very, very easy to play. The amount of coverage she has on her SA1, no, mainly SA2 and 3, it's just insane. If you played with Candice, you're going to see the exact same thing here. It's quite crazy. It's quite crazy. And then last but not least, she has weakened duration minus 100%. So if you do get weakened, then you can just attack. It doesn't really matter. You just take a bit of damage. So that's the character. Now for this showcase, we do have a max link slotted and we also do have a level 10 SP. The main reason I did this is because it's a swimsuit Nemu. I want to play with a swimsuit character. And also, unfortunately, there's no current IZ or droplet zone that has ARRANCAR killers. So we kind of have to go against holo killers and Soribas. So we don't have killer advantage. So basically, we're testing that out without killer advantage. Also, if I do bring it to the point event, and also the Transcended quest, they have increased damage numbers. So it's not really the best way to test them, but we'll just test her out in a bunch of different stuff. And I also might test her out later in the video at the end for epic raids. The main reason I don't really want to is because, one, I don't fully know the attack pattern, and also it's literally impossible to beat the Grimmjow epic raid by yourself compared to other ones because one person in that final phase is forced to just stand still and take damage. So that means if you're by yourself, you're the one that has to sit there and take damage and you're basically dead. So we might test her out. We'll see how much damage you can do by the 2-minute and 30 mark, and then we could use some maths to see if we could beat it hypothetically if we weren't forced to, die in the third phase. So that's basically what we can do today, and let's actually show the build. So this is the build I'm rocking for this Nemu. Basically the best build possible in my opinion without a T-set. We have the Attention Tie, we have the Lieutenant's Badge, and we have the Fortification Pill with all 13 SP as its second rolls. Then we have Byakuya Tag Team version giving us that 12% recharge and 16% strong attack damage. We have the other Byakuya giving us 10% recharge and also 18% strong attack damage, and also he is 5'5" with 500 SP, so he just gives us a bit more extra stats. And then just to flex even more, we have a max Transcended Nemu linked to a Nemu, so she's also giving us a bunch of extra stats. Now I could take off one of these Byakuyas and put another Transcended link on her, but I think this is probably the best build that we're going to be able to do today in this video. So that being said, we've longed out. Now let's test her out in IZ, where keep in mind she doesn't have killer advantage. Alright, here we are in IZ. Let's quickly showcase the strong attacks of this character. So firstly, again, similar to Candice, almost the exact same. Her SA1 is a lunge. So you can see there, she uses a parasol or an umbrella, and it's like a lance attack. Like she yeets, oh no, I think she sits on it actually. I'm not entirely sure. But she pushes forward with it and then jumps at the end. So when playing with her, I've realized that it's definitely slower. It's not a bad strong attack, I'm not gonna lie, but if you compare it to Candice, Candice definitely has the better SA1. So you can see that nice and easy. Even though we don't have killer, we're still pretty much almost one-shotting. The second strong attack is an 800 radius AoE in front of her, but with that Havoc, it goes up to 960. So it's almost a full screen second strong attack. This is by far one of the best strong attacks to have in the game. Like, look at this. Like, yeet! And we hit the enemies over here. Like, we didn't kill them all because we don't have killer, and also there's the hidden enemies, but, you know, it just shows. We're doing a... The range on this character is quite insane. And then her third SA... it's just a standard full screen. It's actually very, very fast, and we did actually paralyze there. So look at that. We're pretty much cleaving through these characters. Again, she's not transcended. Yes, we do have some really good links on her, but with no killer, I think this is quite impressive, honestly. And this is what I wanted to see from a power ARRANCAR killer. Just being able to do this amount of damage is just quite nasty. And again, we're not testing that out on ARRANCAR killers because K-Lab just want to be that, you know, company. I don't want to put ARRANCAR enemies. So it's still crazy, right? We're going to test around the point event to maybe the Transcendence quest. But unfortunately, with those quests, we do have extra damage numbers. So it doesn't really reflect on the amount of damage you will be doing for normal type of content like this IZ. So there we go. We're on to the final boss. And then we're going to nuke. By the way, amazing special. Look at that smile. It's too hard to loot, honestly. Alright, so nice and easy. What we're going to do now is we're going to try and speedrun it. Right, so we did a first run. We did obviously waste a bit of time just talking about her. We got, what, 2-minute clear time? Nothing too impressive. I want to try and get an under 1-minute clear time. Now, I probably should rock a Zeta pill, but unfortunately, I don't have a power one. Or I do, actually, but it's 4-star because I actually thought I didn't have one until literally a few hours ago. So, let's go, and let's see how fast you can speedrun at this IZ without having a killer. Alright, so definitely the slowest part is going to be getting to those enemies that are hidden underground. So let's just do our third, and there we go. Oh, lucky there, actually. They spawn straight away. So nice and easy. 4 strong attacks, done. Right, I'm going to go here, SA1, SA2. Again, good timing. They spawned up when we wanted them to. Then we'll use SA1, and then SA3. There we go. Look at that. SA3 is actually very, very good. I really like it. Now, visually, I think compared to the other characters, she looks the most boring. Not that it's not actually boring, just compared to the other two, I feel like their gameplay just looks a lot better, even though she probably is best in the banner. It's either her or Apache that's best in the banner, so it's a bit undecided, honestly, because Apache will definitely have more usage because she is a Guild Quest character, and that's how I see it. I feel like Apache might be best in the banner, but I think kit-wise, this Nemu might be better. I'm not entirely sure, so we're going to nuke here. I don't think this is the wisest option. It wasn't, but it don't matter. There we go, our third, just look at that. Cleaned up. Okay. Alright, this is definitely under a minute. We're going to just use our SA1 to get the soul bomb. And then nuke. There we go. We did get it. And then yeet. There we go. Nice. And easy. Like it. Alright, so what was our clear time? I believe under a minute. The ending animation is actually quite nice too. 58 seconds, so just under a minute. That's what you want to see. Nice and easy. If we did have a Zeta pill, this would definitely be maybe a 40-second run even. So... only one pot? I know I missed one of the pots to get them, but only one? Oh. Alright, so now let's test her out in the Transcendence Trial quest, where I believe we get some nasty damage numbers. Alright, so we're going against the ARRANCAR scroll quest, where we do go against ARRANCAR enemies and Soripers. And honestly, it's kind of funny. I believe Nemu is actually one of the better characters to use for this quest, because she is immune to weaken, she does have a ARRANCAR killer, and she's also a melee power character. So we're going to be doing a lot of damage here. I believe the damage multipliers is 3 times attribute damage. So let's just see. Yeah, look at that. 24k, boys. Look at that. Oh, we'd actually showcase the Nad string. The nut string's okay. Like, it's just yeet, 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 yeet. Nice and easy. So there we go. SA1. Okay, we're just doing nasty damage. And you can see right there, the range on that SA2, we hit the enemy behind us. And they weren't even, like, that close. Like, the range is just insane on these strong attacks. Now, it might not look like... Look at that. Look, we hit the enemy right here, boys. It's insane. So, it might not look like you're going to hit the enemies, but you are with the range that this character has. So, let's just use our SA2. Okay, wait, what? Oh. Bro, I was like, did we just kill the whole wave? Like, they're spread out apart. Okay. And we took damage there, but no worries. SA3. Now, imagine we brought a full stand build. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been very, very nice. But we're going to do that in the point event, so no worries there. Let's use our SA1. There we go. Alright, so in this part of the video, unfortunately, my audio did get corrupted, which means, you know, there's going to be no sounds. I got to talk over it. So I think in this part of the video, I was just talking about Nemu's SA3 and how fast it is. It does feel pretty fast compared to normal carriage, which I think is definitely a plus on her part. And yeah, I believe we finished this raid around 1 minute and 5 playtime, nice and easy. And also the next part of the video was me playing through the point event, where we're just basically doing the exact same numbers as we were doing in this quest. In fact, I think we're doing even more damage in this quest. So what we're going to do, we're just going to pick up from the final boss stage, where we're going to try and go for a high damage number and try and hit above my goal that was around 250k damage with my Nemu special bomb. Alright, so here we are in the final room. So we have a Nemu with a full stamina damage build. We have the team to try and make sure we do around a 200k damage. So all we gotta do is just weaken. We did, so now we're gonna boost and then nuke. And then we nuke again. So there we go. We weakened defense, we've boosted ourselves, and we've also weakened them. Now, let's see how much damage Nemu does just about. 281k, that wasn't even a critical, lad. So I think we could have hit around 300k. Alright, so that's fine. So all we're going to do now is test out the Nemu in the current epic raid where we go against Grimmjow. Alright, so here we are in the final part of the video where we try and take the new characters in epic raids. Now, I always like to try and end my videos here, just to see how much damage they can do against these final bosses, or this Grimmjow boss in this case. Now, I've pretty sure I've said it multiple times now, the Grimmjow boss does, in fact, guarantee kill us if you go in by yourself. So, we're pretty much going to die when we get to the third phase. So, what we're going to see is how much damage we can do in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And if we get to the 50% mark, then that just shows that Nemu would be able to beat it if we want, you know, guaranteed to die in the third phase. So this is the build we are going with. We have a full stamina damage build, and then we pretty much have the exact same sessions that we've been rocking throughout the video. We just took off the tension tie and put on the hollow bait because it just makes more sense. Alright, let's go. Wish me luck. Because I don't know the pattern all too well, but we'll wing it. We'll wing it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's quite easy. So we're going to dodge. We're going to do SA1 here. We actually did weaken, which is kind of fun. We might as well use our special attack. Doesn't really do anything. The first phase is quite easy. All you got to do is just dodge these attacks. And that's the first attack done. And then you want to just do some nat damage and then back up. And then go here. And then dodge forward. There we go. Nice and easy. And then the next one, I think he's going to suck us in. Which, yeah, it's, you know, it's... Alright, hold on, wait. Okay, yeah, so we go right here. And then he sucks you in and you're safe. There you go. Just make sure you line it up right. And then now we can just continue doing damage. So what we're going to do now is skip to the second phase. There we go. Now we're on 69%. So what took like a minute and 20 seconds. So far so good. I'm pretty confident we would have been able to beat it. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I know the second phase all too well. So we're going to try and wing it here. So I think I need to bring this one far away. I believe so. And then bring this one close. Let me check. Okay, yeah, I think I did it right there. Again, I really don't know. So this is also one of the reasons why you want to rock these characters is because they are immune to weakening. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, we're winging it, boys. We're doing well, though. I think we're doing quite good. Okay. So we're about to get to the 50% mark, and it's only taken us 2 minutes. So again, this is further proof that I think we would have been able to beat it if we weren't forced to take damage in that final phase. So far, so good. Now we're going to move forward. There we go. Go here. Oh, okay. We absolutely botched it. Great. Nay! Alright, but you know, can we get to we got to the 50% mark. Alright, you know what? I'm going to... Should I end it here? No, we'll get to the third phase. We're not back in... Okay, this is bad. Alright, what I'm going to do now is skip to the third phase if we even make it there. Alright, so on to the third phase. Now you're going to see me fail miserably. So, I have no idea what we have to do. So this is actually quite easy. So he does the 4 attacks, the little vortexes. All you got to do is just stand on the outside and you're safe. And then, I think this is the part now where, yeah, there we go. We're screwed, boys. No! Yamete! No! Nemu! Okay, if you do have last ditch on, you might be able to do it. But yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. We got him down to 37%. Could have been a lot faster because we did take damage like an idiot. I just literally ran straight into the wall. But you know what? This raid is, I don't want to say easy, because it's not. If you play with randoms, it's definitely going to be annoying, especially if someone don't know how to play and they start spawning those, you know, weakened vortexes all around the map where you're supposed to be standing in a safe spot. So what we're going to do now is back up to the main menu and end the video. So if you guys, actually, let's take off these lads just quickly. Alright guys, so that was the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, share that good stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this Nemu, and I'll see you lads tomorrow for the Hallibell showcase. So stay tuned for that. And I'm about to do something to this Nemu. Nice.